Mic check.
Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on wellscountyvoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
Good evening from the Castle, where tonight the Norwell Knights will take on the Concordia Cadets as we go down the home stretch of the regular season on the boys' side, just ahead of the sectional tournament. Good evening and welcome aboard alongside Jeremy Collins, Derek Decker here on the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann Supper Pub is located in downtown Bluffton and is your local choice for Tex-Mex, some of the best burgers in the area, and some of the best American food as well. These two teams found out who they're going to play come next week in the sectional. Concordia is in sectional 22. They'll take on the host Woodland Warriors. That's on Tuesday night. And Norwell will take on the winner of Belmont and Eastern on Friday night. They got the bye, and Belmont's a team they lost to by 2 in the regular season. Eastern's a team they did not see, the only one, in fact, in the sectional that they did not play in the regular season. Norwell lost to every team in the sectional except for Heritage, who they beat on the road back in December, and it's really a wide-open sectional, so it should be fun to watch. That's down at Mississinawa. We'll have live coverage on all 5 games from sectional 23 in Gas City. Tuesday night, it's Mississinawa and Oak Hill, and then that's followed by Belmont Eastern. Friday night, the winner of Mississinawa Oak Hill will get Heritage in the first game, and Norwell will get the winner of Belmont Eastern in the second game, championship on Saturday night. Happy to bring you all 5 games of live coverage right here on Wells County Voice. Here tonight, Norwell comes in after a 2-point loss at Jay County, a disappointing one at that. Jeremy, last time we were on the air here at the Castle a couple Fridays ago, Norwell probably had their best performance of the year and certainly their best win, taking down a quality Huntington team by 3.
Derek, an exciting game for sure. I think our ball movement and our general movement just overall was phenomenal in that game. I'd be curious to see how we carry over tonight. I was not at the Jay County game, did not see it. How'd they look?
Yeah, they struggled. They really did. A game where it just struggled to close out the game. Norwell was up 10 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and Jay County made some plays down the stretch. Luke McBride carried the club with 27. Brody Bolin had 10. Beyond that, Norwell really struggled from the floor. McBride was 7 for 11 from 3, and the rest of the guys were 1 for 10. So that's obviously a concern. We've talked about that all year, trying to find a second scorer or maybe a third scorer consistently for this Norwell team. Only got to the line 7 times, only turned it over 7 times as well. But that comes along with the Jay County style of basketball. It likes to slow it down and make it a half-court game. Tonight should not be the case. Concordia, club that plays in the SEC, obviously went 2-7 in that league this year after 3-6 a year ago. It is a high-flying and a free-shooting ball club. They take 24 threes a game, but they shoot at 35% from distance. Norwell shoots at 35% as well. The concerning problem for the Knights is they're giving up 37% from the three-point line defensively to their opponents this season. So an obvious concern tonight, and if that continues, then Concordia should have a pretty good night from beyond the arc. We'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit more on the other side of this break. Norwell Concordia coming up on The Voice.
Looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Good evening, Norwell basketball fans. My name is Nathan Shelton. As an advisor at Shelton Financial Group, the thing I enjoy most is talking to our clients about what matters to them. As our clients prepare for and enjoy retirement, some enjoy spending time with their grandkids, some prefer to travel the world, and for others, it's giving of time and resources. As you think of and prepare for your retirement, we'd love to talk with you either virtually or in person at one of our office locations in Austin or Fort Wayne. You can also call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, investment advisor representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Back here at the Castle, ahead of Norwell and Concordia, the Cadets come in at 7-12, Norwell at 8-12. But as we mentioned, this game should feature a lot of threes. The two teams combined average 43 three-point attempts a game. Norwell knocks down 35%, so does Concordia. Obviously, the guy to watch for Norwell is Luke McBride, who averages 21 points a game, 43% from the three-point line. And Concordia does it by a more by-committee approach. Washington and Speckard average 12 points a game. Sam Almec chips in 10 as well. But they've got several guys that shoot it above 40% from distance. So a team that can light it up from down there in Phil Brackman's third year. We're going to take another break. We'll return with starters in the tip after this on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Welcome back to the Castle. Let's join public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's starting lineups.
Now let's meet the starting lineups for this evening's varsity contest, beginning with the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Concordia Cadets. Starting at a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Brandon Davis. Starting at another guard, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Samuel Ullman. Starting at another guard, a 6'1" freshman, number 12, Johnny Washington. Starting at a forward, 3 senior, number 21, Cameron Johnson. And starting at third forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 23, David Specker. The head coach for Concordia Cadets in his third season is Phil Brackman. And here's the starting lineup for your Norwell Knights. Starting at a guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Linton Finley. Starting at a guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Luke McBride. Starting at the guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Eli Riley. Starting at the forward, a 6' sophomore, number 12, Luke Pratt. And starting at the forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 40, Cody Poland.
Once again, those starters for Concordia. It's Davis, Almec, Washington, Johnson, and Speckard for head coach Phil Brackman. 31-35 in his third year at the helm of Concordia. Norwell will start Riley, Graft, Bailey, McBride, and Bolin for head coach Mike McBride. 5th season at Norwell, record of 71-46, 17 years overall, and an overall record of 190 and 192. Ronnie Branch, Paul Gonzalez, Jeff Jackson are 3 officials here at the Castle tonight. It'll be Jeff Jackson to tip it up. Brody Bolin goes against Cam Johnson. And the tip is up and won by Norwell eventually. And off we go from the Castle tonight on a rare Monday night contest as these two teams are competing in a makeup game. This game is supposed to take place on Saturday night, but with Norwell Lady Knights playing in the semi-state, this game got moved to today, and the Lady Knights and Coach Thornton were recognized for their outstanding 23-6 season before tonight's game. Norwell lost to South Bend, Washington in the semi-state at LaPorte, 61-40 to see their dream season come to an end, winning just their 4th regional all-time. Two teams here trade turnovers to start the game tonight. And that's not something that we're used to seeing. Obviously, Norwell's a team that, for the most part, takes pretty good care of the basketball, 11 turnovers a game. That's not a bad number for the number of possessions that have gone up under Coach McBride this year. Norwell averaging 52 points a game and giving up 54. That's McBride in the corner. Bolin having trouble hanging on to it, guarded closely. Concordia's a team that likes to play zone sometimes as well. Riley misses the shot from the short corner, but the long rebound out to Bolin. And Norwell whips it around the perimeter. This Concordia team working hard on defense here in the early moments. Ball tipped out of bounds. Expected to see more of an offensive flow tonight. Maybe we'll get into that at some point. But Concordia looks inspired defensively to start the game. Forced a turnover on Norwell's first possession. Riley way out between the circles, and Norwell got the shot off early in this possession with the 15-footer by Riley. Bailey's trapped in the corner, but it's not a hard trap. Now it is, and Bailey has it knocked out of bounds. And Norwell having a lot of trouble getting into any kind of rhythm here in the first 90 seconds.
A little flustered here early going.
McBride. Riley, nice take, but missed the layup with the left hand, and the rebound off to Washington. And quickly moving it ahead, Davis from the corner. And Brandon Davis gets Concordia on the board. 38% three-point shooter. Davis has a football offer from Culver Stockton College in Missouri. And there's another turnover. Bailey threw it right into the teeth of that Concordia defense. Crossover dribble, and then no finish on the layup by Almick. And so Riley has the board for Norwell. And now they'll try to push the other way to respond. Down 3 here, well over 2 minutes in. McBride from the wing, in and out. Graft, a strong rebound, and then fouled by Brandon Davis. Really nice rebound there by Luke Graft with the elevation. Riley fouled.
Good movement by the Knights.
Yeah.
Good shot by Riley.
Cam Johnson fouls him. And so Riley will shoot 3. Riley, a 71% shooter. Norwell 62% as a team this year. And first one no good from Riley.
Nothing but net.
Last time we were here on The Voice, Riley had a spectacular game. Norwell had no Leighton Bailey in that win over Huntington North, but undoubtedly their best win of the season, and it's not really even that close. Norwell had not beaten a team with a winning record before defeating the Vikings here on their home floor and come into tonight's game with a record of 8-12. chance to go into the sectional with 10 wins if they could win here tonight and tomorrow night against Hamilton Heights. That was Speckard lining up, or pardon me, Almick lining up the 3. And Bailey finding some space. McBride walks. Norwell been a little bit sloppy here through the first 3 minutes. Counted 3 turnovers.
Yeah, on paper, both teams look pretty similar, but the sack is so tough, Derek.
It really is. And the 7-12 record is deceiving. This team shoots it well. They're an athletic bunch. And the SAC had a really good year this year. Obviously, teams like Homestead and Carroll. Homestead still hasn't lost. Got a really nice chance to win it all in Class 4A. Carroll, of course, brought them to the wire the other night as Homestead locked in the SAC championship. Riley coast to coast, the teardrop, and he's going to the line again. Norwell went 3-4 meanwhile in the Northeast 8 and could not defend their conference championship. Went 7-0 last year after a 22-2 season. Best record in program history. Riley misses the first one. It's an interesting group of guys that are not in it. Only can you find that in 3A, as Riley leaves them both short, that Norwell did not have guys that are playing at basketball at the next level that went 22-2. Now, certainly guys that could have done that, but an incredible group, one of the best teams in school history here at Norwell, and unfortunately had their season cut short last year. Would have been off to the regional at Newcastle to have a great chance to win that regional. And if they can win the sectional, they'll be at the field house again this year, as Davis is fouled on the drive by Eli Riley. John Colbert into the game for Luke Graff for the first time. Colbert averages 5 points, 4 rebounds a game, so Norwell has 4 sophomores and a senior still on the floor. Mid-range for Washington. Johnny Washington, the outstanding freshman, averages 12 points a game for this Concordia squad, and he is not built like a freshman, doesn't play like one either. Very mature for a kid.
McBride for 3.
Yeah, good spot by Luke McBride. When he gets hot and gets space, he doesn't miss very often. He has really continued to grow his three-point percentage over the course of the season. Spent most of the first half in the mid-30s and is now close to the mid-40s after a 7 for 11 performance down at Jay County on Friday night. Fading away, shot missed there by Almick, and the rebound to the Knights. Tied at 5. Bailey a shot fake. Goes off to Riley. Drive and kick, Colbert to Bailey.
Nice movement, boom.
Yeah, that was a really good possession for Norwell, and Leighton Bailey gives Norwell their first lead. Well, after a bit of a sloppy start, Norwell seems to have found a little bit of rhythm here offensively. They lead by 3. Nice cut going to the rim, and a foul there as Cam Johnson hits the deck.
See if they're going to get Brody or Riley on this.
Bolin is the response. Johnson, a 62% free throw shooter. He is a stud football player and doesn't look like he'll be playing at the next level as he misses the first one. Tore Norwell up. Concordia, of course, beat Norwell in the sectional championship in football this past fall, 24-0, and then lost in the regional championship to Chittard. But an outstanding season for the Cadets, no doubt. Came into the sectional championship with a 500 record. But again, playing in the SAC, especially in football, don't get any non-conference games in that league. Johnson misses both years, so the free throw shooting has not been a clinic here so far tonight by either team. Jake Parker's into the game for the first time for Norwell, and also in it's Joe Tapp for Concordia. Flipping the court to Parker in the corner. Colbert skies for the offensive board, goes back up strong, couldn't get the roll. Parker there to clean up the miss, and the third chance goes down. And Norwell has rebounded the ball well here through the first few minutes, and they have their largest lead, 10-5.
Great effort by both Colbert and Parker there.
It really was. Luke Speckert, the seniors on the floor, did not get the starting nod tonight.
Like he walked, yep.
Yep.
So far, a well-officiated game. We've got a good flow.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, this is a very good crew. Ronnie Branch, of course, was here on the sectional championship crew on the girls' side. Parker will try again, and he comes up short. Nice play by Washington to get the and one.
You heard that. Sherry.
Another free throw missed here by Concordia. But an offensive rebound gives him a second chance. Pulling the trigger from distance is Sam Amick. He has not been afraid to take a shot from distance here so far, and he ties the game at 10. Amick's taken 3 threes already here in this first half. Colbert from the wing. Now in the corner as McBride drives. Nice stop and go by Luke McBride for the left-handed bunny. All right, so Norwell up 12-10 here with under a minute left in the first quarter. And the baseline jumper good for Johnny Washington, who has really looked the part in this first quarter. Freshman has half a dozen. Looks like Norwell might be content to hold for the final shot here. .20 seconds to go, and they are exactly content to do that with the game tied at a dozen apiece. Bailey sets the offense in motion here with 10. Riley. And ball loose, picked up by Riley with 4 seconds, takes a one-footed shot. Parker rebounds, missed it. Colbert couldn't get the tap to go either. And Norwell gets 3 chances at the bucket before the end of the quarter, and they can't get any of them to drop. All tied at 12 after 1. Back in a minute on The Voice.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to the Castle here tonight. Norwell and Concordia tied at 12 after 1. As we're pretty popular people up here tonight, Jeremy. We've had all kinds of people come visit us.
A lot of help.
Right. Concordia starts the second quarter with a basketball here. Another baseline jumper as Concordia has found a hole in that Norwell defense and trying to exploit it. Speckard missed it. Offensive rebound. Davis missed the 3. Third chance coming, but a walk on the rebound. And it goes back the other way. So both teams have really rebounded the ball well. And these two teams are not known for their offensive rebounding prowess. Bailey in the corner, looking for Bolin, dumps it off to him on the block. Bolin backing in, gets stuck, and turns it over. And it was tipped out of bounds by Norwell. It does go back to Concordia, so they do charge Norwell with the turnover. Bailey rebounds the cadet miss. McBride again. And Luke McBride puts it down. And we talked about in the open that you just cannot let this guy get any kind of space, because when he gets it, and even when he doesn't get it, he's able to knock down shots pretty consistently.
He squares up so well.
Yes, he does. He does, and he's just a pure scorer. And I was talking to Coach McBride earlier today, and, you know, the fact is Norwell's going to have the best player in the sectional on the floor. But the reality is, are they going to be able to convert that into wins? Because we know that this club has struggled down the stretch of ball games. That's really been where they've had their problems, is winning close games, because Norwell has not gotten blown out, save for a couple of times. And we're talking about teams like Carroll at the start of the year, and teams that you're not going to see in 3A. Because every team they played that's 3A, they played tight or won. So it's going to be an interesting look. I think this is something that gets overlooked too. There's so much more balance on the boys' side than there is on the girls' side. If you're not a good girls' team, you're not a good team. And the good ones are pretty good. There's
Correct.
A lot more disparity on the boys' side, especially, and this is partly just because of the makeup of this sectional 23. All the teams, at least in the Sagarin ratings, are within 10 points of each other. So we should have a tremendous week next week down in Gas City. And then the regional should be competitive as well. Bolin misses the turnaround, but Riley got the offensive rebound after the tap from Graft. And Norwell again gets a second look. Deep
Tough
corner
angle
for Riley.
And he hits it.
4-point play. How about that? Riley gets fouled on a three for the second time tonight, and he's got a chance at 4.
What a tough angle too, Derek. My goodness.
It's behind the backboard. And a high arcing shot made Norwell go up 6 here. So what a start here for Norwell, as they're able to pull away a little bit. A game where tonight they were favored by 1, and Riley completes the 4-point play. He's got 6 points for the Knights. 19-12, Norwell. There's another deep three. Speckert is fouled.
Oh.
You know what? How many times can that happen in this first half?
That's the third one, Derek.
It is the third one, and at what point do you say, you know, you got to know that's getting called? You got to get more.
There's
more
contesting, and then there's getting into them.
Right. Well, and Coach McBride was trying to plead the case that Speckert kind of kicked out his leg there to draw that foul, saying it was an NBA-esque kind of foul. And that's an argument to be made. But regardless, that's obviously something that's gotten called here in this first half, and all 3 are good for Luke Speckert. This has been a really interesting first half. We got 5 minutes left. Slow start for both teams. Both teams have settled in, though, and shooting it okay from distance. Norwell took control here. They led by 7 after the 4-point play by Riley, and then Concordia responds with 3 made free throws to make it 4 again.
Yeah, not exactly what we expected coming into this.
No. That's really way out there for Bailey, and he comes up a little bit short. Bolin fighting hard for the rebound.
Great work.
Raft gets it, but throws it back to Davis. And Concordia running the floor, and that was last touch by Concordia. Nope. Yeah, it was last touch by Concordia. The initial signal kept it with the Cadets, but Paul Gonzalez corrected himself, and it goes back to Norwell. So Norwell has a 4-point lead here, 19-15, with under 5 to go in the first half. Parker in the corner. Now it's McBride. Riley off to Bailey. Corner pocket again. Couldn't get the roll, but Parker chases down the offensive rebound, and I really wish we had stats tonight because Norwell has rebounded close to 50% of its misses tonight. I mean, and it's not always just second chances. Sometimes it's third chances.
Yeah, best effort I've seen out of him this year in regards to rebounding.
Right.
Really getting after it.
Norwell has really improved over the course of the season. I think that's pretty safe to say at this point. Nice play as McBride feeds Bolin, and Norwell continues to extend the lead. I'm telling you, the stark contrast from where this team was in the first 5 games of the season, and that's with most teams, not every team, but most teams are going to improve over the course of the season, but the difference in this one has been so critical, so evident throughout the course of the season. And there's a nice play on the other end. Luke Specker throws in his 5th point to make it a 4-point contest once again. But Mike McBride has continually praised this young group of kids that at times has started 5 sophomores or put 5 sophomores on the floor at the same time. And they have grown a lot and will continue to get better over the next couple of years. They're going to struggle to have size. High arcing 3 missed by Riley, and Bolin walks on the rebound. Norwell crowd does not like that call. Coach McBride saying that he was getting pushed, but Paul Gonzalez disagrees. But regardless of where this team is going, they have improved, and they have been a much more fun group to watch over the last couple of weeks and month or so. And they're playing good basketball at the right time of the year. Coach McBride was confident he could get his kids to a point in the season where they'd be playing good basketball heading into the tournament. I think it's safe to say they're doing that right now. Another great pass, rim run from Almick, and he missed the layup. And then a foul on the rebound against the Cadets. David Speckert picks up the foul. This is the 5th against the Cadets in this first half. 4 against Norwell. 21-17 Knights.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, it was, and Davis tried to pick it off. Davis is quick. And McBride lost the handle. Colbert fighting for it. 50-50 ball. Picked up by McBride. And Norwell saves the possession. It seems like they've gotten all of those tonight. McBride eyed it. Didn't take it. Extra pass to Colbert. Underneath. Goes up strong from the left side. And John Colbert has his first basket. Norwell back up a half dozen. 23-17 here at the Castle. A little friendly fire there as Almick was run into by Speckard. Joe Tapp still on the floor here for the Cadets. Speckard rise and fire off the front of the rim, and Bailey controls the rebound for Norwell. McBride goes all the way and draws contact. Nice take by Luke McBride, and he earns a trip to the line. Well, Norwell has certainly played its better basketball at home this year. They have gone 5-3 here at the Castle, which is obviously nowhere near the mark they went last year, but totally different makeup of club. 12-0 last season. McBride's first one good. Norwell did not lose on the boys or the girls side here at the Castle last season. In fact, the girls went on a streak of almost 3 regular seasons without losing a home game before falling to Carroll and then eventually Lures here. A couple SAC opponents on this floor this year. Didn't derail them from their goals, winning a regional title. 25-17. Nice turnaround in the lane by Speckard. And there's a foul. That'll put Norwell at the line. That's on Davis, and that is number 3, and that's a problem for Concordia because this is not a team that goes tremendously deep off the bench. Johnson comes back in, and so does Tapp, and they're going to need some minutes out of Joe Tapp, the 6'2 sophomore. Luke Graff back into the game for the Knights. Riley Peer on the front end. And Eli Riley hits both. 5 of 8 now from the stripe. 27-19, Norwell up 8. You know, if you take away the first 3 minutes of the game, Norwell has played some really efficient basketball, especially offensively. And, they've given up some buckets on the defensive end, but they're making shots right now. And Luke Graff creates the turnover. Norwell's been active. That probably could have been a foul.
Certainly.
And Norwell will slow it down for a moment. Couldn't get anything in transition.
Up 8, less than a minute to go.
Yep.
No hurry here, shot.
No, not at all. Yeah, you could take the last shot if you wanted. I think Concordia is going to try to speed it up. Norwell held it for about the last 35 or 40 seconds of the first half. The first quarter. They'll try to do that here. Got a lot of stuff going on here tonight.
I'd like to use McBride as a decoy here. If that's one criticism, we go to him so heavy at the end of quarters, teams key on it.
Well, yeah, the criticism certainly is not completely unfounded without reason, because Norwell's end of quarter situations have struggled. Now, the look they got at the end of the first quarter before the Riley wild shot there at the end, that was actually a really good play. Norwell just turned it over. I thought that was one of their better sets. Now they're down to 6 seconds, and they got to get moving. Riley penetrates to the baseline, blocked. Graff got it off.
Great effort. Got the roll.
And Norwell up 10 at the break.
Great finish.
So Eli Riley had good awareness of the clock, realized that he needed to go to the rim, threw one up there, and Luke Graff continued Norwell's hot offensive boards through that first frame, and Norwell up double digits here on Concordia at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll return with the Ossian State Bank halftime show in a moment on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen, Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager, at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Welcome back to the Castle here. 2:25 left before the third quarter gets underway. You are listening to the Ossian State Bank halftime show. Ossian State Bank, has been your local bank for more than a century, has 2 convenient locations, one in downtown Ossian and the other on the north end of Bluffton. Norwell leading 29-19, Jeremy, and even though this Concordia team works hard on defense, they play an aggressive, in-your-face kind of style of basketball on that end of the floor. They've been kind of undisciplined at times, fouled Eli Riley twice while shooting a 3. One of them resulted in a 4-point play and has gotten lost sometimes. Even though they've been aggressive, they still seem to find ways to get lost, and you cannot lose Norwell shooting behind the 3-point line because they'll make you pay, as they've shown in that first half.
Oh, for certain, Derek. It'll be interesting to see as they come out in the second half if they have a renewed focus.
Yeah.
I certainly expect them to put up a lot of threes.
All right.
We'll see where this game goes.
Yeah, and Concordia had moments where they shot it well, but they did not do so consistently. And Norwell really cleaned up the turnover problem after the first couple minutes of the game where they turned it over on 3 of their first 4 possessions. After that, Norwell was pretty clean with the basketball and played a pretty efficient first half, at least offensively. We'll see if that continues after this break on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network and the IHSAA Champions Network.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Back here at the Castle once again, Norwell leading Concordia 29-19 here as we get set to start the third quarter. Castle has been mighty friendly to the Knights over the last few years here in Ossian. Fantastic venue. Chance to host the sectional championship on the girls' side, which, of course, Norwell won. Concordia will play their sectional at Woodland here on the boys' side. Norwell will play down in Gas City at Mississinawa. That is who hosted the girls' sectional a year ago. The sectional 23 has morphed and taken different shapes over the course of the last few years. Eastern is in there now, along with Oak Hill. Lures is no longer in the sectional. Neither is Columbia City, who was in there for so many years. They're in 4A now. Oh, and one for Graft out of the break.
Strong play out of Graft.
Oh, he was hacked. And Luke Graft gives Norwell a 12-point lead as they continue to build. And Concordia continues to struggle a little bit in the foul department as Johnson picks up his second. Brandon Davis had 3 in that first half, and he did not start the third quarter on the floor. Or I checked, yes, he did. He came out of the game, though, 12 seconds in. Graft hits the free throw, and that's not something he does very often, just a 43% free throw shooter. But Norwell now up 32-19 and really in control of this basketball game again. And the way this worked out last Friday, or I guess 2 Fridays ago, was that Norwell was in control. Huntington made an unbelievable push towards the end of the game and got 2 looks off ahead of the buzzer and a chance to tie the game and send it to overtime, but couldn't get either one to go down.
It was a huge fourth quarter by Huntington North in that game.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, they hit almost everything, and that's what's concerning about this Concordia team, because it's a team that can shoot it well from distance, and that's what you need to get back into games when you have a big deficit on the road. And that's what they've got right now. McBride trying to build on the lead. Riley comes in flying for the rebound. McBride again. Oh, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound batted out of there to
everything but the
Concordia.
finish.
Yeah. That's Tapp along the baseline. Tapp has gotten more minutes than he normally does for Concordia tonight after the Davis foul trouble. Specker creating space. And how did that come out? And a foul on Norwell on the rebound. Both teams missed a couple easy chances at the rim. Bolin charged with the foul. Neither team used a timeout in that first half, and that's very common of Phil Brackman. Not a guy that's going to use a lot of timeouts. He's very similar in that regard, mentality-wise, to Coach Mike McBride, who almost exclusively wants to save all his timeouts until the fourth quarter if he can. Sometimes that's not always a possibility, but as we talk about so often here on The Voice, that's quite important in a high school game as opposed to other levels.
Derek, we can certainly be patient here. It'll be interesting to see if the Knights take that approach.
I think they will.
It looks like it.
And you know that this Norwell team is really comfortable doing that. Yeah, that was right into the arms of Almick. He got blocked, but the putback is good for Washington. Riley, another turnover, and he's coming out of the game. Jake Parker's in there, and Luke Graft is forced to foul. And that's back-to-back turnovers by the senior guard. Here comes Jake Parker.
Luke Graft is first, team second. Back into the Knights with number 5, Jake Parker.
That has been the sticking point. Obviously, Jared Conrad does not get a lot of playing time for the Norwell team, but the only other senior that gets significant time is Riley. And he has gone through spurts that he's done that this year where he gets back-to-back turnovers or misses a couple threes pretty badly. And then he'll go on stretches where, like against Huntington, where he was lighting it up. And it's just been kind of inconsistent all year in Eli Riley's final season in a Norwell uniform. Graff shoveled it out to Parker. Cross-court pass, Bailey, quick trigger. Follows his own miss and tracked it down while keeping it alive on the bounce. Still on the handle. Other corner to Parker. Boom. And Norwell's offensive rebounding continues to kill Concordia tonight.
Jake Parker loves that three from the corner.
He does, and that is another potential weapon for Norwell. And this is what Norwell does to teams sometimes. It's just a matter of doing it more consistently. When they shoot it well from distance, they're hard to beat.
And their defensive pressure really has Concordia flustered right now.
It does. And Norwell's nice play by Parker, but his last touch by him. He's trying to argue that it was off of Washington last. Norwell's defense has improved more than their offense over the course of the season. They had moments even in those first 5 games where they shot it pretty well and made some threes, but they could not string together stops. And that defense has come a long way for a small group here towards the end of the season. Almick misses again. Strong rebound by Bolin. Bailey stuck at the elbow. Feeds it to Bolin in the middle of the lane. Nice turns and scores. And Norwell's up 16, and that forces a Phil Brackman timeout. Norwell with their largest lead of the night as they've taken full control halfway through the third.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Well, this has been quite the third quarter for Norwell. We talked about if Norwell can build on that lead a little bit. They led by 10 at halftime and now up 16, Jeremy, and has completely taken over this game after some hot shooting and some lockdown defense.
Well, the key will be whether they can finish this game strong, Derek. Just like Huntington North, we had a huge lead going in the fourth quarter, and they kind of went to sleep. We got cold, got tight. So it'd be interesting to see just how we finish this game.
Well, in that game, Huntington North completely changed their defensive strategy. Obviously, you got to speed somebody up when you're down 16 going into the fourth quarter, and they applied backcourt pressure. And really, for the first time this year, Norwell really struggled with it. This has been a team that has taken good care of the basketball, doesn't typically struggle in the turnover department, but that night they did, and then Huntington North was able to make some threes. And that's what this Concordia team can do as well, is they can shoot it well from distance. Washington has been really good in the mid-range tonight, and the freshman has 10. Yeah, here it is. Not surprising as they kind of go to a 2-2-1 press. But now Norwell should have a man advantage. Fast pass to Bailey. Parker off the heel and off the top of the backboard.
A little bit of a quick shot, Derek. We don't need that shot that early.
Right. And that's part of being in the flow, and it does play into Concordia's hand. At the same time, if Parker's able to make that shot, you continue momentum, and maybe you back Concordia off. Washington got too far into the rim looking for a foul. And Bailey just weaving his way through traffic. Now Norwell moves it. Bailey passes up a three. McBride.
Nice.
And Norwell has a dozen. Or McBride has a dozen. Norwell up 39-23. Nice to have up to a 50% capacity crowd, although we're nowhere near that number here tonight. I think 3-second violation against Cam Johnson. And so another Concordia turnover. John Colbert back in tonight, who has not seen a ton of minutes. Brandon Davis back in for Concordia with 3 fouls. And they set up that 2-2-1 press again, but they go right away to the middle. And now Colbert needs some assistance. Parker's wide open on the baseline, but Bailey didn't see him. And now you want to force Concordia to really try to make you move, because at this point in the game, up 16, there's no reason to force any kind of shots. Yeah.
Push off?
Yeah, got Colbert there moving. Illegal screen. It's, well, not that I think it was a bad call, just that I think some might call that a hero call.
Yeah, it's been a well-officiated game.
It
has. Really no complaints.
Not at all. This game has flowed very well. Washington, and he is really heating up. The freshman has 13 points, and he's trying to will Concordia back into this one. His first 3 tonight, although he shoots it 42% from out there. Bailey almost
need to be careful here.
Yep, and Bailey turns it over. Here comes Speckard. Gives it off to Davis. Washington unmarked again, but this one hits the top of the backboard.
Tough angle.
Offensive rebound, though. No bucket for Speckard, but a foul against Norwell. That's the same spot Riley hit his 3 from on the 4-point play. But McBride picks up the foul on the rebound attempt. And Concordia starting to gain a little bit of momentum here as they try to build that going into the 4th quarter. I don't know how Washington keeps getting open, because he's been the best scorer in the game for Concordia. Nice block by Colbert against Speckard.
Colbert, very athletic. I'd like to see him get more to the offensive flow, but he's really struggled this year, Derek.
Yeah, he had that one breakout game at DeKalb, and since then he had 1 start over the course of the season. He had, I think, 17 points in that game up in Auburn. Almost got him a win, but DeKalb was able to hang on. And there's a 3-point miss by Tapp. Boy, all these guys are willing to shoot the 3. There's no doubt about that. We knew that was going to be the case here tonight. But Phil Brackman lets him play loose and fast from the 3-point line.
See if Norwell goes for 1 shot here. We're down to 50 seconds.
Tried to do that in the first couple quarters. Colbert gets fouled. 50% free throw shooter, but opportunity here from the stripe for John Colbert. That one went against David Speckard, the sophomore.
Nice.
Norwell's really been pretty good from the line tonight, other than Riley early, and then he's improved as the game's gone on as well. Even though they haven't gotten there a ton. More than their 7 attempts they had at Jay on Friday night, and made only 3 of those. And now Colbert hits the heel, but an offensive rebound. Bailey had it pop out of his hands. Now he goes down the lane. Almost draws the foul. Colbert rebound,
and the foul.
Graft rather, rebounded it for the putback again. I'm telling you, this has been one of Norwell's best offensive rebounding games of the season, and it has really been put on display the entire game. They set the tone early in that department and got some putbacks when shots were not going in early. I think that really pushed them to where they're at right now. That's the fourth foul, too, on Brandon Davis. So that's a big foul. Graft well short on the free one, but Norwell back up 16 again. Davis is still on the floor for the Cadets. Washington had it poked loose. Bailey picks it up. Running the other way. Leighton Bailey, he traveled, hit a wet spot.
Yep.
Tried to throw on the brakes. And that's one where if you jump stop, you get you're probably not sliding. But that is what it is. 16 seconds to go in this third quarter and a 16-point Norwell advantage. Washington will let it roll up the floor. I think, did they start the clock? They did. So 16.2, I think, will be put back on there if they decide to reset it, which they do. Former Norwell JV coach Ron Harnish down there. Norwell allowing Washington to pick it up in the front court. Nice kick to Speckert. Good look for Concordia, but they missed it. Ball loose. That's a foul. You got a timeout? Well, Coach McBride wanted a walk, and I thought there was a foul, and instead we got a timeout.
I think we should be happy with that right now,
Okay,
Derek.
So Coach McBride is really giving it to Ronnie Branch. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. We'll hear from some of our outstanding sponsors here at the third quarter break with just 3 seconds left. So it's going to be a quick shot for the Cadets to end this third quarter. But, Jeremy, here we are again, kind of the same spot as the Huntington North game, and Norwell got flustered to start that fourth quarter. Huntington North had it as close as 1 down the stretch of that game and had a good look at the buzzer.
Yeah, I mean, Concordia did step up the pressure, but Norwell's handled it really well, Derek. Yeah. Vastly better than did against Huntington North.
Yeah, and Concordia tried to turn it up earlier in this game. They took a timeout earlier in this third quarter, and right out of that timeout, they've been pressing basically ever since. Now, Norwell has handled it pretty well, and they were up 16 when Phil Brackman took the last timeout. So the Cadets have not made any progress in that department as we close in on our final 8 minutes. Davis will key it in. Over the head pass. Deep three, and Washington leaves it short. Third quarter comes to a close. Let's go to the fourth. Norwell up 16 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Norwell commanding lead heading into the fourth quarter, up 42-26 for a Concordia team that averages 55 a game. Knights will be back here at home to close out the regular season tomorrow night against Hamilton Heights, who is 13-4. And there's some really high caliber basketball players in that game, especially for the Huskies. That'll be a fun game to watch tomorrow night. Huskies are a potential regional opponent, as they'll be the favorite down at Newcastle. Speckard, short. Really nice rebound, and the putback couldn't go for Johnson, but he'll have a chance at his first points tonight from the line.
Derek, this Concordia team is not going to go away quiet.
Nope. Well, you just also tell, on a side note, that Cam Johnson is built like a football player. Rams home the first one. Missed his first 2 free throws of the night. His only offer, though, collegiately is from Concordia in Chicago for track. And both are good here for Johnson. So they continue to apply that 2-2-1 backcourt pressure. They really haven't morphed that into man at all. And a foul by Ajani Washington. Concordia can afford to be aggressive here, though, with 2 fouls left to give. So expect that to play a factor into their defensive intensity. They're in man in the half court. Colbert almost had it taken away by Davis and traveled by Riley. And Riley has been a turnover machine in this second half.
Well, he just doesn't look comfortable out there yet, Derek, but I think he'll settle in. We'll see.
It's odd, too, because he had a great first half, had 8 points. Oh, how about that mistake by the freshman? And I don't know what happened down there, but he gave a smile back at the Norwell student section. He's still smiling. So I don't know what kind of comment was made, but Washington just kind of fell over the inbounds line and stepped in play. I really like the way Washington plays. He's going to be a good player here for Concordia. Oh, that's way out there for McBride, and the miss comes down to Speckard. That's maybe one that, even though, and look, it's almost
you can have that shot anytime you want it, Derek.
Well, that, and it's always hard to complain when McBride's the one taking it, but that one was out of rhythm, and you're up 14, and now Speckard puts in a layup.
It's 12.
Right. Bailey.
Nice move.
Yeah. That should generally be about the only shots Norwell will take in this fourth quarter is right at the rim. 44-30. Norwell up 14. Washington splits defenders again and a silky finish at the cup. He has been by far the most impressive player, and then Bailey dribbles it off his foot. And there's a good timeout used by Mike McBride. Try to settle down the troops a little bit. It's a 30. We'll be back in just a moment on The Voice.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
Derek Decker, Jeremy Collins here from the Castle in Ossian tonight. Jeremy, kind of get that same feeling right now. Norwell's starting to turn it over again, and part of that's being a young group, but at this point in the season you expect a team to be able to hold a lead, and this is going to be a telling sign of where they're at heading into sectional week.
Most certainly, Derek. Reminiscent of Huntington North.
Yep. Brandon Davis is out there with 4 fouls for Concordia, but he's been running the point while he's in there for the most part. Shared duties with Washington tonight. That's Almec, and Washington again goes right down the lane, and Norwell has lost Washington 1 or 2 too many times tonight, and he has the Cadets back to within 10 and still plenty of time left in this fourth quarter.
Take care of the ball, be patient, make good passes.
Yep. Again,
it sounds simple.
Oh, it does. When you break it down like that, basketball is a pretty simple game. McBride, top of the key, gets fouled.
Got hammered.
Yeah, he did.
McBride deceptively quick with that first step.
Yeah, he is. And he can really get some elevation at the rim, too. He's improved as an athlete over the last year. Of course, he started basically every game of his high school career. He's got a chance to be one of Norwell's best ever free throw shooters, too, when all is said and done. Went 92% on the season last year, 46 of 50. This year, closer to 80%. But he knocks down both here. Norwell back up a dozen. 14 points. It has been a rather quiet night. I feel like we always say that for McBride because he's just not a flashy guy, but every now and then he will wow you with a play that he makes. Davis the crossover, and he'll step back for a three. Beautiful play by Brandon Davis for his second tray. That was one of the best plays we've seen here tonight. And McBride lost it on the pass from Bolin. Washington lays it in, and Concordia's within 7. And Washington has 19 points. And this game is far from over.
Has a totally different feel to it, Derek.
It really does, and Concordia's got all the momentum right now. Got to get it across, and Bailey turns it over again. Washington step through, and one for Washington. Concordia all the way back to within 5. 21 points for the freshman. And Norwell's going to take a timeout after this, or right now. I was thinking after the free throw, and the Cadet faithful come alive as Concordia has closed the gap, 46-41 here at the Castle.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Well, here we go again, 46-41 with 4:29 to go, and Concordia has closed this gap far quicker than Huntington North did. Now, Norwell also had a 10-point lead at Jay County on Friday night late in the third quarter and ended up losing by 2. So Norwell has struggled the last few games with closing out leads. They have won 3 of their last 5, but they have been known to be a problem down the stretch here, closing out games, and it continues to be an issue here tonight.
Yeah, part of that's youth, Derek, and part of it gets in your head.
And I agree with that, but at the same time, you're 20 games into the season. Like, this stuff shouldn't be happening anymore. And Washington completes the 3-point play, and it's a 4-point ball game. I mean, you can only use the youth excuse for so long, because at some point, you just got to expect it out of your guys. Bailey's tied up. Oh, boy. Phil Brackman wanted a tie-up. It's a foul called, but they did have one more to give. Oh, I guess the foul went against Amick. So the Concordia bench really lit it up there. Now both teams shooting 1-1. McBride gets the inbound. Riley. And you really expect Norwell to be tight with his possessions as McBride bails him out with a fall away on the baseline. And he's got 16. But still, the momentum with the Cadets right now. And there's a foul against Eli Riley, and Washington will go to the line for 1-1. Just continue to feel this thing slipping for Norwell.
Well, they're really getting the ball to the rim.
Yeah, they are. Attacking downhill. Washington's a 71% free throw shooter, and he has been on tonight.
A beautiful looking shot.
Got to be close to a career high. He's got 23 points. And just a freshman. And again, have been so impressed by the way this young man composes himself on the floor.
He's not built like a freshman, Derek.
No, and he's not built mentally like a freshman either. He plays well beyond his years. Smart player. Very intelligent player on the floor. 4-point game once again. Norwell does break the pressure this time. And you know, that kind of a play that Washington had that silly turnover there on the inbounds in front of the Norwell student section a few moments ago, that kind of play can rattle a young player. And it has not tonight. I mean, Washington
didn't bother him in the least.
Not at all. In fact, he gave it a smile on the way out and just kept playing. And then got a stop. McBride misses this time, and the rebound off to Concordia. They could get it back to one possession for the first time since the first quarter.
A little bit of a forced possession there.
Washington step back. Oh, he can't miss. Washington has Concordia within 1 point.
He has taken over the game.
Oh, man. 27 of Concordia's 47. Unbelievable. And Graff throws it right out of bounds. And Concordia can take the lead. Norwell has seen a 16-point fourth quarter lead almost evaporate.
And Washington just gave the student section a nod. So.
Well, I'm telling you, he's having fun out here tonight. And this Concordia team playing loose here on the road and has all kinds of momentum. Speckard for the lead. Left it short. Davis the board. No foul called on the rebound. It was clean, apparently. And now Norwell running the other way.
Well, as good as Norwell was rebounding in the first half, it's really gone away in the second half.
That's true, and now I think your mentality changes. You're only up one. You look for a good shot. You are ticking down towards 2 minutes. But at this point, you've got to keep.
We need points.
Yeah. Well, you got to look to score because it has not worked on the other end. And now Washington gets called for a foul from behind. It's his third.
Yeah, we've not done a great job taking care of the ball, Derek, so I agree with you 100%. We need to look to score when we got it.
Riley, 1-1 here.
Got it.
Yep. Riley will play baseball next year at St. Francis in his final few high school basketball games here. We're almost ready to turn the page in the baseball season. Some of that snowpack's getting ready to melt off. Both shots good for Riley. He's into double figures now after 8 points in the first half. 50-47 with 2 minutes to go here at the Castle. Norwell in danger of blowing a 16-point lead once again. Washington for the tie! 30 points for Washington.
Putting on a clinic,
Oh,
Derek.
he is. He cannot miss in this second half. And Concordia takes a quick timeout. This one is a 30, so we'll keep it right here and talk about how Concordia's gotten here. We are all square at 50 points apiece. Norwell led 42-26 going into the fourth quarter, and it has been all Concordia again. So that makes this fourth quarter 24-8 already. There's still 1:58 to go, and now, Jeremy, what's the approach out of the timeout for Norwell offensively? Because all their chances have completely gone away on that end of the floor in this fourth frame.
Well, I agree with you, Derek. I mean, it's been something to watch. I think we got to get something downhill. You know, McBride to the rim.
Yep.
Try to draw contact. We'll see what they come out with, but I'd like to see us try to get to the rim here.
Well, I guess Boland's not in the game. I think Boland's had a little bit of success down there tonight. And, hey, you know, I think Coach McBride's gone away from him in end-of-game situations down the stretch, but I think they could use his build inside tonight because, really, Concordia has attacked the perimeter, and they've left some stuff open inside. And Boland, for the majority of the night, has had chances. Yeah, he's only got 4 points, but he had a couple easy looks. And, you know, the only downside to that is he's 6 for 21 from the free throw line. So that's the main reason why he's not on the floor, and Norwell goes to basically a 5-guard set. Graft is a forward in there, but I expect Norwell to be uber patient here. The problem has been they have continually turned it over. McBride to try to retake the lead, hits the rim.
Riley chases it down.
Riley turns it over after the offensive rebound, and a foul against Graft, and Concordia is headed to the line, and guess who's going to be there? Johnny Washington with 30 points has a chance to give Concordia its first lead of the game since early in the first quarter. .89 seconds to play. And Washington steps to the line and misses the front end. It's been one of the few mistakes by the freshman here in this second half, but he shakes it off. And now Norwell, I mean, you're bringing into territory where they look for one shot again.
Well, Derek, you would think so, but that certainly doesn't look like the case here.
No, apparently not. McBride just takes it to the rim, and a quick timeout called after the bucket as Norwell retakes the lead. McBride has 18 points now for the Knights tonight, and they're back up 2, but you know who the ball is going to go to on this end for Concordia. 30 points for Washington. It has been quite a spectacular performance by the freshmen tonight. It's been the youth for both squads that have made the plays here at the Castle tonight.
Yep.
And again, that's part of the reason why both these teams are below 500. There's just so much youth on both squads. Concordia plays a lot of sophomores too. Tonight they started, 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. So, Again, the youth continues to work in for this cadet program as well. But there are better days ahead for Phil Brackman's squad, and you can build a team around the likes of Washington because he can do it all.
Well, he's creating space. He's getting good shots.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, he's been outstanding. Norwell has played in just one overtime game this year. That was against Wayne, a game they won 64-58 back in January. Concordia, meanwhile, has not played in an overtime game in quite some time, actually. Their last overtime contest was way back in the sectional in 2018 against Angola. So things on the line here tonight for both squads. But it kind of feels like that kind of game where we could be headed to an extra period and Concordia would have a huge advantage if they get to an extra frame, because the way Washington has been playing, and he's got 3 fouls, so really not in significant foul trouble with 70 seconds left. I think Concordia got a great chance to come into the Castle and steal a win. Washington drives past McBride, stops, ball tipped, but it stays alive to Speckard, and he rims the 3, no good, and Colbert a good box out on the rebound. So now Norwell up 2 with the ball. Graft's got to get rid of it. That's the one you want to foul if you're Concordia.
Keep McBride's hands.
Yep, Graft or Colbert are the 2 guys to look to foul for Concordia. Bailey and Riley and McBride are all good shooters. 33 seconds. They got to foul at some point. And there it is. Now Concordia's hoping they call the foul on Almick, but they get Washington, so that's number 4.
It's potentially significant.
Maybe, especially if we get deeper into this game. McBride, though, a great free throw shooter. Earns the bonus. Looking for his 20th point tonight. Just seems to always find a way to get to that mark. Averages 21 with heavy guards around him all the time. And there it is. So Norwell back up 2 possessions. 54-50, and now Concordia's got to play with a sense of urgency. Don't have to be in a hurry. Washington pulls up, and he rims it out.
In and out.
And Graft the rebound, and now Norwell in pretty good control if Riley can make some free throws with 20 seconds to go. They look like they might escape here.
Any win's a great win, Derek.
Yeah, especially this time of year. You know, it doesn't matter how it gets done in the tournament. You just got to find a way to get it done. And in the tournament, you're going to face a team's best shot, and you feel like Concordia gave it their best effort here tonight. Still not done yet. Still 1-1 here for Riley.
Got it.
Concordia's got 2 timeouts, so does Norwell, so that's not an issue yet.
Clutch free throws.
Concordia's still not using that timeout. Washington, they're going to have to pull up. It's got to be 3 now. 13 seconds, and it goes out of bounds. And Norwell's going to hang on tonight. 12 seconds to go. As long as they don't turn it over, they are going to escape with a victory again. Again, it was a 3-point win against Huntington North. They were up 16. They actually lost the lead in this game. But now McBride headed to the line with a chance to ice it with 10 seconds to go. Well, they weathered a not just a shower, but a storm from Washington. He had 30 of Concordia's 50 tonight.
It's incredible.
I mean, for a freshman, the way that he has led this squad tonight and just barely had one rim out down the stretch. And that'll do it. McBride puts Norwell up 7. Jared Conrad into the game for Riley. And here comes Cohen Bailey. Norwell's going to clear the bench. It's rather unusual here in the last 10 seconds, up 7. Ashton Fetterspiel also into the game for Norwell. Fetterspiel's gotten into 3 games. And here comes Jake Parker for Luke Kraft. Well, Norwell finds a way to win again. They got Hamilton Heights tomorrow night, a very good team, for the winner of Belmont or Eastern Friday night next week in the Mississinawa sectional.
And Hamilton Heights has some height, as I understand it.
Yes, they do. And a D1 basketball player. Final moments here from the Castle tonight. Concordia's unbelievable comeback effort will come up short. Washington will pad his total and finish with 32 as Norwell wins by 6. But it was not without Concordia's best effort here tonight, especially by the freshmen. We'll talk about it following tonight's contest and be back after this with the postgame show and comments and more from Coach McBride on our postgame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Good evening, Norwell basketball fans. My name is Nathan Shelton. As an advisor at Shelton Financial Group, the thing I enjoy most is talking to our clients about what matters to them. As our clients prepare for and enjoy retirement, some enjoy spending time with their grandkids, some prefer to travel the world, and for others, it's giving of time and resources. As you think of and prepare for your retirement, we'd love to talk with you either virtually or in person at one of our office locations in Ossian or Fort Wayne. You can also call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, investment advisor representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Welcome back to the Castle here tonight. We're joined by Norwell head coach Mike McBride following tonight's victory. And for whatever reason, Coach, you continue to make the hearts race up here, but you found a way to get it done. Tonight, lost a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. 32 is what I had Johnny Washington for. He's a special player as just a freshman. But your guys, again, found ways at the end of the game, despite losing a big lead, to finish it out, make some free throws, and get out of here with a win.
Yeah, we got to, again, we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. That's really what it is. It's just taking care of the basketball. It's just being able to pivot, recognizing that we have 5 seconds to make a pass instead of 2, and then make the pass.
Right.
And that's as simple as what it is. And I get it. I know everybody in the stands is up there thinking, well, good golly, quit turning the ball over. I get it. But, we got a bunch of 16-year-old kids out there, and they don't want to turn it over, and they're trying not to. And,
right.
and they recognize that they got to do a better job of that.
Sure.
But let's not forget how well they played in the first 3 quarters. We played really well, and we had good production out of a lot of guys. And, and you got to give Concordia credit because they were able to come back. But, again, we have to continue. I think the biggest thing is our kids have to understand is we have to be able to keep attacking. And I think what happens is we see the pressure, and then we don't attack it, and then we get back on our heels a little bit, and then before we can get going, we've turned it over before we can even get a reversal or 2. And eventually what we've got to be able to do is understand, okay, yeah, we're getting pressured, but if we can make 2-3 reversals, keep moving the ball, and then they're going to break down because they're extending so much energy and effort.
Sure.
And so we'll keep working on it. We got one more game tomorrow night, and then our regular season's done, and then we got 8 days of practice. So we can certainly work on it. But, again, I look at it as a positive from the standpoint that we're in the position where we're at, where we get the 16-point lead. Now, okay, we've struggled to finish it out. But, okay, we're getting ourselves to where we're playing. We played well tonight for a lot of the game. And if we just can eliminate some of the turnovers and convert some of those into baskets, you're talking 4-point swings because the turnover that we don't get the shot that could be 2 points turns into 2 points for them.
Yeah.
So we got to work on it. We'll get better at it. But we did a great job in the last 1 minute and 58 seconds when they tied it up. We really had 2 choices at that time. We could either fold it in, pack it in because woe is me, or we could show a little bit of grit and tough it out and find a way to get it done. And we did that part.
Yeah, and again, you got a really good first half from Eli Riley, who had the 4-point play over here, got fouled on a different 3, shot it really well. The entire club shot it very well in the first half, and got a lot of 3-point production. We were talking before tonight's game. Your team has a chance to be pretty dangerous when you shoot it well from beyond the arc.
Yeah, when we get consistent play from our guards, we can be pretty good. That part of that consistent play is shooting the ball well, but it's also taking care of it. And but Concordia is very athletic; they're very quick. The Washington kid had a great game tonight, and he got going. He doesn't always shoot it that well. And he got going tonight, and he kind of got going in the fourth quarter, which kind of, I think that's the one thing. Like, can we get our guys to understand like the other team's not going to go away, and hopefully maybe going through this now for a second time. will help us as we get in the tournament, because when you get in the tournament, you're going to see pressure all the time once you get a team down going in the fourth quarter.
Right. You got Hamilton Heights here tomorrow night ahead of the sectional. Hamilton Heights, a tremendously talented ball club and a good challenge for your guys going into the sectional week.
Yeah, it's going to be a great test for us. It's a back-to-back, so it's like a Friday-Saturday deal in the tournament. The Etchison kid, number 0, he's a Division I guard. He's going to be going to Western Michigan. He's averaging around 31 a game. So it'll be a great contest for us and a great challenge for us. But, again, we're excited about winning tonight. We get back to 9 and 12. It's another win. We're going to be hungry to go tomorrow. We're looking forward to playing at home. And we're going to be fired up about that. So, it'll be a good test, but we're excited for the challenge.
All right, well, we're looking forward to being here as well. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Coach, congrats on the win, and good luck tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Norwell head coach Mike McBride following tonight's Norwell victory. 58-52, they take down Concordia after 21 points from Luke McBride. They got 11 from Riley. Concordia on the backs of 32 from Ajani Washington almost completed a 16-point fourth quarter comeback. In fact, tied the game. But Norwell was able to prevail here tonight at home, and they'll close out the regular season tomorrow against Hamilton Heights here at the Castle. We'll be live for that tomorrow. It's an 8 o'clock tip here from Norwell as the Huskies make the long drive. So join us then if you can, and we look forward to seeing you at that date. Until then, on behalf of my partner Jeremy Collins and our owner Scott and Dale Menser, I'm Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on the Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever